Hello students, today's session we are doing colligative properties problems. I'm given a problem, that one is this one. When 10 grams of non-volatile solute is dissolved in 100 grams of benzene, its boiling point was raised by 1 degree centigrade. Then find out the gram molecular weight of solute. Kb for benzene is 2.53 Kelvin molality inverse. So look at the formula. They are asking which thing they are asking. You have to find out the molecular weight of solute. They given the rising boiling point. They given the rising boiling point. Rising boiling point is denoted by delta dV. That means elevation in boiling point. Rise in boiling point means elevation in boiling point. So what is the formula for elevation in boiling point? Delta dV is equal to Kb into weight of the solute into 1000 by gram molecular weight of the solute into weight of the solvent. This is the formula for elevation in boiling point. And taken all the things, weight of the solute is 10 grams, non-volatile solute is 10 grams, weight of the benzene is 100 grams, delta dV is 1 degree centigrade, Kb for benzene is 2.53. Just substitute all those things in this formula, you will get 253 grams. Okay. So, look at the second problem. Pure water boils at 99.725 degrees centigrade in Simla. If Kb of water is 0.51 kelvins, 0.51 Kelvin mole inverse kg, the boiling point of 0.69 molar urea solution will be. So the boiling point of 0.69 molar urea solution will be. So what is the Kb? 0.51. What is the boiling point of boiling point of what is the molarity? 0.69. So you have to find out the boiling point of the solution. You have to find out the boiling point of the solution. So we have the formula delta dV is equal to Kb into M. Kb is 0.51 and molarity is 0.69, which comes to 0.0769. What is the formula for dV? How you get the dV? Boiling point of the solution minus boiling point of the solvent. Delta dV is equal to boiling point of the solution minus boiling point of the solvent. So I am substituting all these things. So how much I will get that the delta dV 0.0769. Ts is, we have to find out the Ts. T naught is pure water boils at given the T naught value 99.725. So Ts is equal to 0.0769 plus 99.72, and these two things we will get the Ts equal to 99.8 degree centigrade. So this is about the second problem. Now look at that third problem. The rising boiling point of a solution containing 1.8 grams of glucose in 100 grams of solvent is 0.1 degree centigrade. The molar elevation constant is This molar elevation constant is denoted by Kb. Molar elevation constant is denoted by Kb. Nothing but abilioscopic constant. Molar elevation constant is abilioscopic constant. Abilioscopic constant is Kb. So weight of solute how much? 1.8. Weight of solvent is 100 grams. Weight of solvent is 100 grams. What is the gram molecular weight of glucose? 180. Elevation in boiling point, how much they given? Rise in boiling point, elevation in boiling point is given by 0.1 degrees centigrade. So Kb is equal to question mark. You know the formula of delta dB. Delta dB is equal to Kb into weight of solute by weight of solute into 1000 by gram molecular weight of solute into weight of the solvent. On substitution we get this one. Kb is equal to 1 Kelvin kg mole inverse. Okay, look at the fourth problem. The boiling point of benzene is 353.23 kelvins. When 1.8 grams of non-volatile solute was dissolved in 90 grams of benzene, the boiling point was raised to 354.11 kelvins. The molar mass of the solute is. So you have to find out the gram molecular weight of solute. Kb of benzene is given 2.53 Kelvin kg mole. So write down all the data which is given in the problem. Boiling point of pure benzene is 353.23. Boiling point of the solution is 354.11 kelvins. Weight of solute 1.8 grams. Kb 2.5 not given in the problem. Weight of the solvent is 9. Delta Tb is equal to, or formula, we know the formula, delta Tb is equal to Kb into weight of solute into 1000 by gram molecular weight of solute into weight of the solvent. We know that Tb is equal to Ts minus T naught. We know this one, Ts minus T naught, boiling point of the solution minus boiling point of the solvent will give you the elevation boiling point. So I am just substituting all the values. All the values are substituted. Boiling point of the solution is 354.11. Boiling point of the solvent benzene is 353.23. Finally, we get the gram molecular weight of the substance, and that one is 57.5. Now look at the next problem. The molar freezing point constant for water is 1.86 Kelvin kg mole inverse. If 34.2 grams of cane sugar dissolved in 1000 grams of water, the solution freezes at. So now what this thing is asking, what is the freezing point of the solution? What is the freezing point of the solution? They are not asking the depression in freezing point. They are asking the freezing point of the solution. So Kf is given by 1.86. Kf means molar freezing point depression constant, simply known as the cryoscopic constant. Kf is 1.86. Weight of the solute is 34.2. Sugar gram molecular weight is 342. Weight of the solvent, which one is the solvent? What is the solvent? And the weight of the solvent is 1000 grams. You have to find out the freezing point of the solution. So to find out the freezing point of the solution, first you have to find out the depression freezing point, delta Tf. So delta Df is equal to Kf into weight of the solute by gram molecular weight of the solute into 1000 by weight of the solvent. So after substitution, I will get this one. Depression in freezing point delta Df is equal to 0.186 kelvins. Again, we know the formula of delta Df. Delta Df is equal to T naught minus Ts. Delta Df is depression in freezing point, decreased freezing point. This is the decreased freezing point. T naught means freezing point of the solvent. Which one is the solvent in this problem? Water is the solvent. Freezing point of water is 0 degrees centigrade. So 0 minus Ts means freezing point of the solution. Ts means freezing point of the solution. So Ts become equal to minus 0.186 degrees centigrade. Now look at another problem. Two elements A and B form AB2 and AB4 compounds. When dissolved in 20 grams of benzene, 1 gram of AB2 lowers freezing point by 2.3 degrees centigrade and 1 gram of AB4 lowers the freezing point by 1.3 degrees centigrade. Find the atomic masses of A and B. Find the atomic masses of A and B. Kf for benzene is 5.4 Kelvin kg molecules. So this is the problem. While going through the solution, first understand the problem very carefully. Read all the problems more than one time, then you can understand what they are asking and what is the data given in the problem. So first you have to go through that one. When you go through this, when you understand the problem clearly, it becomes very easy to solve the questions. Okay, now I am writing all the data which is given in the problem. Here AB2 molecule is taken, here AB4 molecule is taken. They said with A and B elements, they are getting two different kinds of compounds, AB2 and AB4 formula compounds. So divided this data is taken as AB2 and AB4. Weight of the solvent. What is the solvent here? Benzene is the solvent. So how much benzene is taken? 20 grams. Weight of benzene is 20 grams. What is the weight of AB2? 1 gram. Weight of AB4 also 1 gram. When 1 gram of AB2 is dissolved in 20 grams of benzene, the depression in freezing point was recorded as 2.3 degrees centigrade. When 1 gram of AB4 dissolved in 20 grams of benzene, the depression in freezing point was recorded as 1.3 degrees centigrade. So next data I am writing is gram molecular weight of AB2. How you will get the gram molecular weight? Gram molecular weights are the sum of atomic weights. Gram molecular weight are the sum of atomic weight. Here in AB2 we have two atoms, A atom and B atom. If you simply add the atomic weight of these two things, you will get the gram molecular weight. So I am done that one. How many A's are there? 1 A. How many B's are there? 2 B. So if you add the atomic weights, you will get the molecular weights. So gram molecular weight is equal to A plus B. Similarly here also gram molecular weight of AB4 is equal to A plus 4. So Kf is written as 5.4. Next delta D of AB2 is equal to Kf into weight of solute by gram molecular weight of solute into 1000 by weight of the solvent. Delta AB2 equal to 2.3. Kf of benzene is 5.4. Given in the problem, Kf of benzene is equal to 5.4. Weight of solute of AB2. Weight of solute of AB2 gram. Gram molecular weight of AB2 A plus 2B into 1000 by weight of the solvent. What is the weight of the solvent they given? 20. Similarly, do the same thing with AB4 molecule. Delta AB4 is equal to 5.4 by A plus 4B into 1 into 1000 by delta TAB4 is equal to AB4 molecule. Depression in freezing point is equal to, what is the depression in freezing point of AB4 molecule lower the freezing point by 1.3 into 5.4 into 1 into 1000 by 20. So A plus 2B is equal to 117.39. A plus 4B is equal to 207.69. On solving 1 and 2, A plus 4B is equal to A plus 4B is equal to 207.69. A plus 2B is equal to 117.39. On subtracting, 2B is equal to 90.3. B become 45.15. That means atomic weight of B is 45.15. Then substitute this B in either of the equation, either this one or in this one. You will get the A. A become equal to 27.0. Now look at this problem. The amount of ice that will separate on cooling a solution containing 50 grams of ethylene glycol in 200 grams of water to minus 9.3 degrees centigrade. So this is your question. And Kf of water is given 1.86 Kelvin kg mole inverse. So first find out what is the depression in freezing point. I am finding out the depression in freezing point. Delta Tf is equal to T naught minus Ts. What is the freezing point of water? 0 degrees centigrade. In problem, after adding ethylene glycol, the freezing point become to the water, ethylene glycol is added, it becomes a solution. The solution freezing point is minus 9.3 degrees centigrade. So solution freezing point is minus 9.3 degrees centigrade. So T naught is 0, water pure solvent freezing point is 0. Solution freezing point is minus 9.3. So depression freezing point, what is the depression freezing point? It comes as 9.3. Kf of water is given 1.86 Kelvin kg mole inverse. Ethylene glycol is the solution. Its weight is given in the problem and it is 50 grams. Gram molecular weight of ethylene glycol. Gram molecular weight of ethylene glycol. CH2H, and it is 62. Weight of the solvent of water, which is cooling by this data. So delta Df is equal to Kf into weight of solute by gram molecular weight of solute into 1000 by weight of the solvent. On substituting all these values, then I getting the water solvent weight. The solvent weight is 161.29 grams. But in problem they given 200 grams of water. So they have 200 grams of water. In that 200 grams of water, we are obtaining only 161.29 grams of water. So 200 minus 161.29 grams of water. So amount of ice separating is 8.71 grams. So this much of ice is going to separate out from the 200 grams of water. Now look this problem. What is the normal boiling point of aqueous solution whose freezing point is minus 2.48 degrees centigrade? Kf is equal to 1.86 Kelvin kg mole inverse. Kb is 0.512 Kelvin kg mole inverse. So now you have to compare the elevation boiling point and the depression freezing point. Now just I am taking the formulas of these things and comparing. Delta Tb is equal to delta Tb by delta Tf is equal to Kb into m and by Kf into m. So first we are going to find out delta Tb by, instead of delta Tf I am writing this formula T naught minus Ts. Delta Ts is delta Tf is equal to T naught minus Ts. Kb is given as 0.512. Kf is given as 1.86. So delta Tb by T naught minus Ts will you get 2.48, because T naught of what is 0 degrees centigrade. 0 minus Ts of the solution is minus 2.48. So minus of minus becomes plus. So delta Tf is 2.48 is equal to 0.512 by 1.86. On solving this one on cross multiplication, we get this one delta Tb is equal to 0.68. So we need the boiling point of the solution. Now we calculated the elevation boiling point. From this you have to obtain Ts. So elevation boiling point is equal to boiling point of the solution minus boiling point of the solvent. So elevation boiling point 0.68 equal to boiling point of the solution Ts minus boiling point of the solvent, and water is the solvent here. So water boiling point is 100 degrees centigrade. So Ts is equal to 100.68 degrees centigrade. Now look at this problem. Calculate molar depression constant of a solvent which has freezing point 16.6 degrees centigrade and the latent heat of fusion is 180.75. So look at here. The temperature is given in degrees centigrade scale. So first I converted the temperature into Kelvin scale. So how much this one comes? 289.6 kelvins. Molar freezing depression constant Kf or cryoscopic constant Kf is equal to R T naught square by 1000 latent heat of fusion. This is the formula. So Kf is equal to, I am substituting the values. R is equal to 8.314. T naught is 289.6. T square T naught square 289.65 1000 into 180.75. So finally you get the Kf is equal to 3.86 Kelvin kg mole. Look at this problem. The relationship between osmotic pressure at 273 kelvins. When 10 grams of glucose, 10 grams of urea and 10 grams of sucrose are dissolved in 250 ml of water. So you have to express the relationship between glucose solution, urea solution and sucrose solution. Glucose solution is taken as P1, urea solution is taken as P2, sucrose solution is taken as P3. So they are asking to express the relationship between the osmotic pressures. What is the formula of osmotic pressure? Pi is equal to Cr. That means pi is directly proportional to C. Concentration. So we know the formula for C. C is nothing but the molarity or normality, you can take anyone. So C is, I am taking molarity N by V. So in terms, when V is given in liter, this one can be expressed like this: weight by gram molecular weight into 1 by V in liters. If V is given in milliliters, then weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by V in ml. So glucose concentration molarity is equal to weight by. So how much weight of glucose is given? 10 grams. Weight by gram molecular weight of glucose 180 into 1000 by how much volume of the solution is there? 250 ml. Again for urea, concentration is equal to weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by weight of the water, weight of the solution. 250. Sucrose P3, weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by this 1000 by 250, all these have the same 1000 by 250. So this get cancelled. So here 10 by 180, 10 by 60 and 10 by 342. So which one have more concentration? This 10 by 60 have more concentration. So when 10 by 60 have more concentration, its osmotic pressure is more osmotic pressure one. Which one? P2 greater than. Next, which one have more concentration? This one 10 by 180. So P2 greater than P1. Next, last one is P3. So P2 greater than P1 greater than P3. So osmotic pressures are directly proportional to concentration. Next problem is osmotic pressure of solution at 0 degree centigrade is 4 atmosphere. What will be its osmotic pressure at 546 kelvins under similar condition? So while discussing about the osmotic pressure, we already said the problems in osmotic pressure problems are related to these problems are appeared as ideal gas equation problems. PV is equal to nRT problems. So PV is equal to nRT problems and these osmotic pressure problems are nearly same. So here look at this one. This is osmotic pressure is represented by pi. temperature. So pi and pressure and temperatures are directly proportional. Pressure and temperatures are directly proportional. So this is Galo's law, Charles' law. So instead of P, I just am writing pi. Pi represents the osmotic pressure. In when gases are taken, instead of pi, which one is taken? T is taken. So according to Galo's law, P1 by T1 is equal to P2 by P2. T1 by T1 is equal to P2 by P2. Here, instead of P, just take the pi. So T1 by pi1 is equal to P2 by pi. T1 273, pi1 4 atmosphere, T2 546, pi2 question. So pi2 will become 8 atmosphere.